I don't know if you realize, like, it's not normal how you think. Like, how
Sure.
you have more self-confidence than a lot of people I've ever seen. Where does that come from?
That's a great
I mean, obviously,
question.
you're a great golfer.
Sure.
Your looks?
But, like, no, I mean, well, yeah, my
How could
looks,
you not
obviously.
be, bro?
It kind of goes back to, like, I was second, third, fourth, fifth best at times in college, but I knew that I was capable of it. I don't know where it's come from, but I know that when I'm around the cut line, I always felt like, obviously that is heightened pressure. There's consequences for not hitting good shots or hitting bad shots. I felt like I always performed well then. I was tired of being around the cut line, and I need to be better more consistently to not get there that often this coming year. Same thing. When I had a chance to win or was in contention or was in 10th, I turned those weeks into a fifth place finish, or I haven't won yet, but I haven't felt like when I've had a chance to win that I've done anything wrong. I've just gotten beaten. And I've always viewed myself in that way, that when it gets to, when the gun's really going off, when it really truly matters, I felt like I was my best performing self. I have no idea where that comes from. And really damn near 4 years of college and 4 years as a professional, it shouldn't have really been there anyway. Like, I didn't have results to think or act or view myself in this way, but I just kept doing it and knew that if I just keep getting a little bit better each day. I know it's so cliche and, get better each day. But it truly, if you do that over and over and over, and then think of yourself in the highest regard, it's next to impossible. With a good break here and there, it's next to impossible not to have great weeks more often than not.
Well, you got to have a little bit of talent.
Well, true.
But that's a rare thing. I feel like you're born with that or you're not. Like, some people are glass half full, some people are not. We know people on both sides of that. Yeah. You know what I mean? And you seem to be the.
I don't even have a glass.
It's
my glass is a little full.
But it's everyone that I've reached out to talk to you, whether it be Kelly Craft, former SMU Mustang, Josh Gregory, Jay Finlow, your coaches, your brother Alex Higgs, who caddies for you. Every single one of them says he has more self-belief than anyone I've ever been around.
Yeah.
And I mean, for a guy like Josh Gregory, who's coached, Patrick Reed, Bryson
he's coached some
that's
guys
quite a
that
statement,
have some,
I feel like.
Sure, yeah.
But it's a great quality. I mean, you
don't
believe
me.
in it. Yeah.
I wish I
love
did.
it from me.
And I would like it to, and I feel like it has, I'd like it to come out softly, quietly, not, arrogance and over the top. But I mean, no, do the best players in the world have this as well? And I guess that's probably where it comes from, like being around these guys more often, and then, a few years ago, knowing that clearly they believe in themselves more. Like, can we all hit the cut 7-iron to a back right flag over a bunker? Yes. Who amongst us believes and knows that they're going to do it? The best in the world. So either work your way to that frame of mind, but while you're working to that, don't ever think that you can't pull it off, right? Like, don't bail out left. Like, the best in the world are not, and then sometimes bailing out left is fine and you just shake it off and go get it up and down, because the best in the world do that too. But think that you can pull every shot off, then decide whether or not you want to or whether or not it's the time to. I wish I could give you a better answer as to why I'm like that. I really have no clue why. And for most of my golfing life, competitive golfing life, like, the heightened college and amateur golf and now professional golf, for a while there, I shouldn't have been like that, but I just was. And I knew that in doing that and staying like that, kind of the eternal optimism, that I gave myself a better chance to be successful anyway. So it was a non-negotiable. That was the way I was going to be. And I'm not that way every week. There was a stretch this summer where I felt small, like I couldn't hit any shots. I wasn't going to play good rounds. I wasn't going to shoot good scores. And then all it took was just a conversation with my coach and my brother, my caddy. He's like, are you being your, optimistic self? And I was like, no. So I'm just going to do that now. And then I started having good weeks again. I mean, it is that simple. Easy. I would like to create it more and more. I mean, Napa, I remember playing a practice round this year, Napa, on Tuesday. And I really hadn't hit a good shot in the 9-hole practice round I had played on Tuesday. And I'm not really ever that worried about a Tuesday or Wednesday or Monday, for that matter, if I get there early enough and choose to not get out of bed and, go practice actually on a Monday. But I remember thinking Tuesday on like the 8th hole of the 9 holes we were playing, I'm going to win this golf tournament. I'm going to hit the ball wherever I have to win this tournament. Now, I felt like I won it for sure. I got second. I mean, they didn't give me all the money, the master exemption, or the trophy, but I felt like what I did was winning that tournament.
Interesting. Yeah,
I think that's just an innate thing that some people have and some people don't. Yeah. You think that way, and there's other people who are really super talented, same talent level as you, and they think an opposite way. I think that's just a blessing that some people have.
I've seen both sides of it. Fortunately for me, it happens more often than not that I am like that. But I've seen guys with tons of talent who are maybe more talented than I am, but I know that if you give me 25, 30 tournaments a year, I'm going to beat them because I'm just going to think that I'm better, and I'm going to think more of myself longer throughout a year. That, dude, you don't stand a chance against me over a year, a season, that many tournaments.